Another giant honor for a restaurant in Northeast Minneapolis. Diane's Place is the name of the restaurant, and the honor, well, it was named in North America's 50 Best Restaurants of 2026. The awards ceremony was last night in New Orleans. So joining us now live from New Orleans, I assume you're still there, is Diane. Hi, Diane. How are you?
Hi.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, Diane of Diane's Place. Your restaurant is the only Minnesota restaurant on this list of 50. How does that make you feel?
I'm the only restaurant and the first time we have a Minnesota restaurant on this list, and they've been around for 20 years. So it feels pretty amazing. I woke up and it's still real. So it's pretty amazing. I can't wait to go home and see my team and give them hugs.
Do you have like a plaque to hang on the wall or a trophy, or what is the award that you're given that you can kind of show off?
I have a red scarf.
Okay.
A red scarf that, all the chef that gets to be on this list, they get this red scarf, and it's very iconic. So I'm going to frame it.
Frame it and hang it up. That's great. Let's talk about your restaurant here too, which last year was honored as Food and Wine's Restaurant of the Year. So you're getting a lot of attention very quickly because you just opened this restaurant, what, a couple of years ago, correct?
Yeah, we're 2 years in since April. I don't know what it is, but I'm an amazing team. I didn't do it myself, but it's to get Food and Wine Restaurant of the Year. I didn't think we could. I was like, all right, you can't top this. And then, when we got the email about the 50 best, I was like so excited. And then I stopped and all right, this has to be spam. Let me just do some research on it. But I'm super excited. I didn't get here myself. I'm still pinching myself. I'm so thankful for my team, the community. I mean, we have an amazing community here in Minnesota.
Yeah.
And everyone's supportive of us, and it's truly amazing.
How do they select this? Is this like, I'm thinking about watching the TV series The Bear, where they're looking for the Michelin star, or when they're worried about, is the food critic in the house right now? Or, I mean, do you know that you're even in the running? Are there sort of undercover critics or people that come in to sample? I mean, how does it work to get selected for something like this?
They have a bunch of judges, and the judges are based on different regions, and they choose, and you don't know who it is. You don't know who it is. And I always tell my staff, you have to treat everybody like they're somebody, because we are somebody. Everyone is somebody. Hopefully that was how we got there. It's not just about the food, it's how you take care of people and how you make them feel. And that's always been a number one thing since we opened. Yeah.
You've got a pretty extensive background with some well-known dining spots in the Twin Cities area. Then how did you come to say, all right, it is time for me to open my own restaurant?
I think COVID helped a lot. I had a little bit more time to lounge around and think. I work a lot, and it was either I open a bakery, or I open a restaurant. And when I told my parents I was going to open a Hmong-inspired restaurant, they both looked at me like I was crazy. But I said, just trust me. I seriously didn't know what I was doing. I just doing what I cook at home, comfort food, what makes me happy. So it was really amazing. This is really amazing to put Minnesota on the map. Not just that, to put the Hmong community on the map. Our Hmong food of something that's just simple and delicious to me.
Yeah.
Comfort food.
Talk more about that too here. I know you're in the food building in Northeast Minneapolis on 14th Avenue Northeast. It's an old veterinary clinic dating back to 1914. And it is, in your words, sort of a celebration of the Hmong culture here. Tell us about what is on the menu and how that reflects your pride in your heritage.
Yeah, the food building is an amazing building. We have, Laurie Hill Provision, who makes our Hmong sausage in-house. We have Bakersfield, where they get artisanal grains from farmers. They don't buy it wholesale. They buy it at real prices to support farmers. And Diane's Place, 80% of our veggies right now are coming from my mom and dad's farm in Wisconsin. And I don't want them working this hard, but they're really proud, and they have 7 greenhouses. So every week they're driving up, dropping off veggies for us. To have, when you come to dinner, it's more comfort, more traditional stuff. So, like monk pulled pork. This is a dish that I always seen our grannies and our grandmas and aunties cook. And for us to make it in the restaurant and serve it, nobody else in town serves it, that serve this dish in the restaurant. And to me, it's really, when we put it on, I got teary-eyed, and I said to the monk cooks, I have a few monk cooks, and I said, can you guys believe we have this on the menu? And they looked at me like I was crazy. They're younger. But to me, it's like something we don't cook at home anymore because, we're all young professionals. We all work all the time. So to have this dish in the menu where people can come in, have drinks, and have this food where you don't have to cook it for 8-9 hours before you can sit down and eat it is truly an honor that I hope we can have this dish on for quite a bit. It's one of the most traditional dishes we have. Our monk sausage is specially made just for us. It's a little bit different than what you would see at Hmong Village, Hmong Town. Eric did an amazing job. I basically just gave him the ingredients, and he did an amazing job at executing it.
Wow. How busy have you been with the notice that you've already gotten, and how much busier do you think this might make you with this honor?
I always say when we got Food and Wine Restaurant of the Year, I said, there's no way we can get any busier because it's a 65-seat restaurant. We have an expansion coming right now with 100 seats outside that you don't have reservation. I hope we stay busy, I hope we stay busy because I really want everybody to see what we do. It's not just about the Hmong food. I have a pastry background where my pastry team is amazing. They put out some amazing pastries we have. And not just that, we have a huge event space that holds up to 250 people. So we're going to be busy, but I think it's going to be great. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to get back home and get to it.
Yeah. Well, what's next for you? You said you're expanding. Anything else coming up in the future as you continue to ride this success?
This expansion is pretty big right now for me. I'm going to concentrate on that and make sure that goes really well before I think of what's next.
Yeah, that's a lot to take on. Well, congratulations. I assume you probably need a reservation to get in now with the attention you've gotten. How far out do you have to reserve?
2 months out, but we do save some seats for walk-ins. There are some bar seats. There's like 11 seats for walk-ins and a few tables that we do save for walk-ins. So I hope to see everyone.
Yeah, well, I hope to get up there. I'll make my reservation now for July. It sounds like. All right, Diane, thanks so much. Congratulations on the honor.